Okay, today we're going to tie a redfish slider. Really good fly for redfish on the flats here. Just go ahead and get your thread started. Come in with some root beer color marabou. I like to make this about twice as long as the hook shank, or the hook that I'm using. Tie this in right on top of the hook shank. There we go. Throw a little cement to that real quick. Just a quick dab. Come through and make a few more wraps that squishes that cement in really nice, holds that tail on. We're going to throw just a little bit of gold holographic mylar to this. Just a few strands. That marabou will make it really come alive. Attach it on, wrap it halfway, half on one side, then just bend the other half over to the other side. Position it right where you want it. A little bit too much flash, we can thin some of it out there, make them different lengths. There we go. Okay, now you want to come in with some hackles here. You want to thin these out to where the stems are thin enough to where you can palmer them forward. Get those nice and even there. Go ahead and attach these right onto the hook shank. Just work them over, cover up the wrap you just made for your marabou tail. And then start palmering these guys forward. And work your thread forward a little bit. Keep pushing everything back nice and neat. Alright, go ahead and wrap off your tag ends there. Trim off the excess. Alright, we're going to attach some bead chain eyes. Figure eight these onto the hook shank. And come around and under the eyes above the hook shank, and that tightens them down really nice. And take a look at everything, make sure everything is straight. Looks pretty good. I'm going to give that just a dab of cement there on the eyes. There we go. A few extra wraps to get that glue in really nice there, that cement. Alright. Just kind of pull everything back. Alright, now you want to come in with a clump of deer body hair. About a 1/4 inch of it, I guess, of material. thin out the chafe here. You want this to flare really well. Get rid of some of this chafe. Alright, we're going to stick this right on top of the eyes. Do one loose wrap, two loose wrap, and flare it. We don't want it to spin, we want it to stay right on top of the hook shank, right on top of those eyes. It'll try and work its way to the bottom, but just pull it on. Now pull everything back nice and neat here. Make a few loose wraps. Gonna kick that deer hair back the way we want it. There we go. Now we're gonna just trim it here real quick. Give it the shape that we're looking for. Want to leave it kind of bulky so a redfish can find it. The more bulky that you leave this fly, the more water it will push when you're retrieving it. We've got some here on the bottom. We'll just trim that out. Everything cleaned up. Almost got it here just where I want it. Take a good look. Alright, that makes for a nice fly so far. Now we're going to attach a weed guard. We're going to do this weed guard a little differently than the way I've shown you before. This is a little easier to do. What I'm going to do is take some 17 or 20 pound fluorocarbon. Just cut off 5-6 inches of it. Double it over and pinch it. We're going to bring that right underneath of the hook shank, in between the eyes and the eye of the hook, and attach it on here. Get it started. There we go. Now you want to kind of just crisscross over here, over your weed guard. Just kind of puts it in the position that you want it to go. There we go. Phone call. Just about done with this fly here. We'll pull these back, trim them off just a little bit above. Get them positioned right where you like. Alright, we'll go ahead and whip finish this off. There we go, that's it. That's the redfish slider.